Hi, so my name is Dr. Alan Curley, and I'm here to talk to you about how to quit smoking the easiest way. And I'm doing this in conjunction with the Belfast Trust. So many people have often said to me, Alan, I've tried before and I didn't manage to quit smoking. So how am I going to do it now? And what I want to cover in this presentation is that you've probably not managed it in the past because you made it too difficult. You made it harder than it needed to be. And I'm going to show you the easiest way to quit smoking with the Belfast Trust. So when you think about it, people often say now, Alan, is this the right time to be trying to quit smoke? It's a stressful time. Is it the right time? And hopefully I'm going to convince you that yes, it is the right time. In fact, it's a very good time to quit smoke. So I'm going to ask you this question. What do you think are the 7 main reasons that people say stress them out? What are the 7 main things that causes stress in our daily lives? Have a little think. If you're thinking, if you're getting any of the top 7 right, a lot of people know the common ones, but let's see if you've got the full 7. So here we go. Number 1 is job pressure, worrying about their jobs. It's number 1, or stress within their jobs. Second one is worrying about money, financial hardship. That's what they're worried about. And we know that Northern Ireland and the Belfast Trust have areas where people do live in a lot of financial hardship. Health is the next one, worrying about their health. Then worrying about relationships, tension in relationships, strain in relationships. Number 5 is worrying about their family. Maybe not seen their family for a long time or a while, they're worried about. Number 6 is media overload, or negative information overload, getting loads of information, a lot of negative information thrown at them, and just not knowing what to believe, what not to believe. And finally, sleep disturbances or sleep deprivation. Not getting good night's sleep can cause people distress. And when you think about it, because of the current situation, we're getting hit with all of these at the moment. Normally, you'd only be hit with 1 or 2, but we're getting hit with all of them. Worrying about your jobs, worrying about money, worrying about your own health. People have been maybe in lockdown together and relationships getting strained, not seeing people's family for a while. Loads of information coming in from the media that are very negative. And maybe change your sleep patterns because of your changing work pattern. But what we do know is if you stop smoking, you can reduce the risk of respiratory infections, reduce the symptoms of respiratory infections. And so this could be the best time for you to quit smoking. And the campaigns that the Belfast Trust run, Quit in March, or the 28-day challenge in October, are great times because what we do know is if you quit for 28 days, you're 5 times more likely to quit smoking for good. And that's a great ratio. So you say to me, well, I've tried it before and I didn't manage it. It was too hard, Alan. It was too difficult. So I want to show you the easiest way. And how to show you the easiest way is I want to make you think of how many times you made it harder for yourself. So I'm going to show you a list of things that make it harder to quit smoking. And I want you thinking, have I done any of these? Are these mistakes I've made in the past? And then when I work out the easiest way, it'll make such a difference. So first of all, keeping cigarettes now. So have you done that before? Be honest. Did you decide you would keep cigarettes just in case? Well, we know that if you think of this as a difficulty ladder or difficulty ruler, then these things make it more difficult. And every one you add on to your strategy or method for quitting, you make it harder and harder, more and more difficult for yourself. So did you keep cigarettes in the house? Which makes it harder because when you have a weak moment, a craving moment, it's too easy to give in. Did you still let people smoke in your house? Again, it's the other classic. We let people smoke. So we're sitting there and loads of people are smoking. What makes that worse is if we do the other one. We don't tell people we're quitting. So we've now got people sitting in our house, smoking in our house, They don't know we're quitting, so they're still offering us cigarettes as they sit and smoke around us. Each one of those makes it harder and harder. And that's probably why you never quit. Did you have a plan? Most people say, no, I just went out and I winged it, Alan. I just thought I'll fight the cravings on my own. But actually, we know that if you've smoked before breakfast, 10:30 in the morning, after lunch, 2:30 in the afternoon, after your dinner, we know that the times you've smoked every day. So we know that when you quit smoking, you're going to feel a cigarette at exactly those times every day because you've programmed yourself to do them. So that's why you need a plan for each of those times. You should have something, either stop smoke medication ready at hand, ready to text someone, go on an app. But have something, because if you don't have a plan for each of those moments of the day when you know you want a cigarette, because you've had a cigarette, then the craving will be so difficult to beat. And that's probably why you didn't manage it the last time. Did you still go out every break time, lunchtime, or any social gathering you could go outside with smokers? Because that makes it harder again. And that's now what they call the red zone, when you put all these together and the chances are you won't quit smoking with this method, because all of these together make it too difficult. If you're still standing outside, standing with smokers who don't know you're quitting, who are offering you cigarettes and smoking around you, it's so difficult. Did you still drink alcohol with people that would offer you cigarettes? And we know that alcohol increases your chance of taking risk-taking behaviours. So if you're sitting with people that don't know you're smoking, offering you cigarettes, and you've got alcohol in your system, you're more likely to give in to the cigarette, making it harder to quit. Did you take any medication last time? We know that the withdrawal symptoms, the cravings of cigarettes, nicotine can be quite powerful. So the medication is used to dampen those down, almost like pain relief, lower them so they're not as uncomfortable. But did you use them? Did you use them for 12 weeks? Did you use them correctly? Probably not, and that's why the cravings were too hard, too difficult to beat. And finally, did you go to any support like the Belfast Trust? Did you see anyone at the Belfast Trust? Did you see anyone at the pharmacy? Any health professionals that could give you support, give you top tips on how to quit the easiest way? And you probably didn't, or you didn't go for the full 12 weeks. And that's why all of these you see make it more and more difficult. And that's why, if you think about it, you never quit smoking. Well, the easiest method is simple. You undo all of this. So the first thing with the easiest method now is you go along, you contact the Belfast Trust, and you attend support sessions. So you make it easier. You then go through the stop smoking medications they have, and you choose the appropriate one for you, and you take it for 12 weeks at the correct way that they've told you to take. And boom, you've made it easier again. You maybe tell people you're quitting smoking, or maybe you think, right, I'll not have a few alcoholic drinks with some people are smoking at the moment for a couple of weeks, just to get myself through March or through October or through those first couple of weeks. You stop getting outside whenever there's smokers hanging about and standing with them, because they will offer you cigarettes and they will blow smoke in your face. And that'll make it easy. You get a plan, you know, whenever you've had a cigarette, you know the times a day, every day you've had almost the same cigarettes at the same times every day. So each of those times you have a wee plan. When it comes, I know I'm going to be thinking about a cigarette, feeling like a cigarette, I've got a plan of what I'm going to do. Take my stop smoking medication, use the top tips from the Belfast Trust to make it easier. I'm going to tell people I'm quitting this thing. In fact, I'm going to maybe, with the help of the Belfast Trust, join the Facebook page and do it with other people, or at least interact with other people that are doing it so that other people know that I'm doing it and they understand what I'm going through, and that'll make it easier. I'm going to stop people smoking in my house because it'll make it easier if there's no one sitting, no one smoking, no smell of smoke, and no one offering me cigarettes in my own house. That'll make it easier. And finally, I'll get rid of the cigarettes from my house. I'll get rid of the thing that I want, so that when I'm craving, it takes longer, it's harder to get it. Therefore, I'm most likely to beat the craving. So I'm going to make it easier by getting rid of cigarettes from the house. So, how can you do it? Well, the Belfast Trust, they've got loads of great support for you. Okay, they've got the Stop Smoking Service, which is 2 big campaigns every year. It's Quit in March, and there's a 28-day challenge in October. And why we do both of these is we know that if you quit for 28 days, you're 5 times more likely to quit for good. You can have challenges like quitting the workplace. We've got a couple of stop smoking advisors. We've got Caroline and Fiona, the specialist midwives, who are coming into the screen now. We've got Paul and Darren, stop smokers, specialists. We can get your CO score, your child. We've got the wardens, Joe and Carlo. All these people that can help you with carbon monoxide score. If you're a pregnant woman or the partner of a pregnant woman, we've got maternity services. If you've experienced mental health difficulties, we've got mental health specialists. You just need to contact us and ask. We will take you through the easiest methods. You can contact GP, you can get us at the local pharmacy, or just at the end of this presentation, you'll see details for the Belfast Trust Stop Smoking Service. We also have other things that will help you. So we know that 1 in 4 people experience a mental health difficulty at some point in their life in Northern Ireland. So we've got things like the Free Flow texting service. You can text and you can get free messages of support, inspiration. We've also got Be Well. And I've put on there a little technique. It's called mindfulness for stopping smoking. It's a great little technique. It's helped hundreds of people stop smoking. It's a very quick 1 or 2 minute mindfulness technique that's actually been designed for smokers to stop smoking. If you go on the Be Well app, you'll see it there, the link to the mindfulness, the stop smoking mindfulness technique, which I created myself. But Be Well are also a very good health and wellbeing site for the staff of the Belfast Trust. You can get loads of help on various aspects of health and wellbeing if you go there. We've got Take 5, which is just 5 simple steps to everyday health and wellbeing. We've got Lifeline, which is a really good 24-hour, 7-day-a-week crisis counselling service. We've got the Occupational Staff Helpline that you see there, 028 9615 7222. If you're a staff member who've got any issues around your health and wellbeing at work. And then there's a Facebook page. The Facebook page we've got for if you want to join, see other people, read their stories about how they're trying to quit smoking. And you see it there, it's Facebook, it's group/BHSCT, Stop Smoking. And that's the Trust Facebook page. All of these are extra resources that you can link to other people and other resources to help you and your health and well-being as you quit smoking. So finally, I think it's a great time to quit in March. Try it again. Try it the easiest method. And that's the one the Belfast Trust used, the easiest method to stop smoking. And it's easy to get in contact with them, to get that support with the easy method. Phone 0289 504 6714 or email stopsmoking@belfasttrust.hsini.net, or the website is www.stopsmokingni.in. So my name has been Dr. Alan Curley. I wish you all the very best in stopping smoking. And I know that you'll be able to do really well if you contact the Belfast Trust and use the easiest method.